Growing up, the Giudice daughters watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey on television. Those who have been watching for a long time are curious to see what happens to them when they reach juvenile. 3 of Teresa Giudice's older daughters are already in their early 20s and are working toward achieving their own goals in their separate fields. However, Adriana Giudice is just 15 years old. In addition to this, she still has time to think about her professional endeavors. On the other hand, Adriana mentioned that she would be interested in Botox during a recent talk that took place between her mother and daughter on Teresa's podcast session, although it is more along the lines of a professional choice. In the episode of the podcast titled Turning the Tables that aired on May 12th, the high school sophomore daughter shared with her mother that she was considering pursuing a career in the field of aesthetics. In addition, Adriana mentioned that she is interested in attending the University of Miami. According to the young person, who was 15 years old at the time, it is always difficult to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life, especially when it comes to careers. Moreover, I am not sure. The memory of Adriana accompanying Teresa to her Botox treatments came to her mind. In order to maintain her appearance in front of the camera, the star of Real Housewives of New Jersey preferred to have injections. She mentioned that she had a passing interest in the field of cosmetology and maybe Botox. I remember that when I was younger, I would always accompany my mother whenever she went to get Botox. I was always there to support her. After that, she would let out a "oh my god" expression. A lot of money was just spent by me. They make a significant amount of money on this. In addition, Adriana stated, and my reaction was, wow, it's a job well done. So now that I think about it, I'm a little bit curious about it. Regarding that particular aspect, however, I am not quite certain. Teresa answered by saying, that is a good job. On the other hand, she advised that her daughter could be required to attend nursing classes in order to augment that line of employment. As an additional point of interest, the star of Real Housewives of New Jersey stated, I remember you telling me that you want to do anything with the face. I am aware, and Adriana concurred. Although she gave the impression that she was apprehensive about pursuing a career on the medical side of the beauty industry, she did agree that having such a background is beneficial. The adolescent stated, it's just a lot more school and a lot of tests this time around. Should Adriana choose to pursue a career in the field of cosmetology, she would break new ground in the family's professional landscape. Gia Giudice, her eldest sister, is now taking a break from her studies in law in order to host a podcast and experiment with her ability to exert influence. Gabriella Giudice is now attending the University of Michigan to acquire a degree in finance, while Melania Giudice is considering a career in performing.